Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
The Lake Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
We added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
The Lakers Locker Room Report.
The ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network. Your home for Lakers basketball.
Turner guarded by LeBron, throws it to Giannis at the top of the key. Giannis dribbling. Giannis attacks DeAndre Ayton. Left hand layup good. Michael, everybody knew what he was going to do, and he made it anyway.
That was good defense by Ayton.
True was.
A great shot.
61-52.
The Greek Freak is fantastic to watch. We'll see if he finishes the season in Milwaukee. And that drive of the game is brought to you by Goodwill Southern California, changing lives through the power of work. Lakers lose 105-101 for the first time this season. They don't lose by double digits. And it was a clutch game. Clutch game being with the 5-minute mark within a certain score. Lakers were 13-0. They're now 13-1 in the clutch game stat. Regardless, a loss is a loss. Coming up next, we're going to have the Lakers postgame show on our flagship 710 ESPN in Los Angeles. If you want to call, 213-799-0139, 213-799-0139. If you're driving around or if you're leaving the game, 213-799-0139. Or you can hang out with us on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page where there is a live chat, and it's popping right now. Laker fans have a lot to say after they lose 105-101. Our next game will be on Monday. Lakers off Saturday, Sunday. I don't even know what that's like, especially working in sports. And they'll be in Sacramento to take on the Kings. Local coverage is going at 5:30. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. I'm Beto Duran. Stay with me for more post-game coverage on our flagship 710 ESPN. Lakers lose to Milwaukee 105-101. It's been the Lakers Locker Room on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Lakers Locker Room Report. Lakers basketball is presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Catch the Lakers Locker Room Report recapping what went down after every Lakers game.
The ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end February 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
When the craving hits, I got the fix. Bunch of lunch is my favorite mix. Shakey's is the place to go. I mean, all you can eat mojos, come on! Pizza chicken mojos makes me smile. The salad bar goes on for miles. Fill your plate, then take a seat. Beat it up, then hit repeat. 'Cause I want Shakey's.
Shakey's all-you-can-eat brunch or lunch from just $14.99.
Okay, let's go!
Hey, Laker fans, don't just walk it off. Make the right call.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
How are ya? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedar-Sinai. Cedar-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
It's time for your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Lakers Bucks is the final from LA Live. Game 36 of the NBA season is in the books from Crypto.com Arena.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
All right, Laker fans, 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139 is the phone number. Funch, you don't have to leave it on the screen. I got the paper here. We're ready to go. Appreciate you as always. Beto Duran with you here, Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN, or you can hang out with us on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page, brought to you by our good friends at Northridge Toyota. All right. So many different ways you can start with this. And I'm like on my notes, I have like things that I jot down during the game watching this. And right away, Luka Doncic hits a couple threes. Like, oh, okay, here we go. Now, if you listen to the Lakers pregame show, the last, 3-4 games, Michael Thompson and I constantly ask him about Luka's three-point shooting, how it's so erratic, how he doesn't knock down three-pointers. He takes a lot of them, but he doesn't knock them down. And Michael said that's just the game that Luka's going to play. You're going to have to deal with it. But Michael also said, this was today, that Luka gets to the free throw line to kind of offset that. All right, I'll give him that much. So I was watching it. First couple, bam, bam, right away. Three-pointer. Like, oh, snap. Okay, Luka's on one. All right. I didn't expect that to be it for Luka. I didn't expect that to be that ugly. Now, if you want to just look at the stats, damn, I thought Luka did good, right? Dude, heck yeah. If you have it on Price Picks, right? 24, 9, 9. But the numbers that really matter. He shot you out of this game. 8 for 25. Bro took 25 shots. And I know they're going to say that, hey, shoot or shoot. You got to find your rhythm. You got to get going. And he hit 4 3-pointers. But something wasn't right with Luka tonight. When you go to the free throw line as much as you do, you should hit them. Luka missed 4 free throws tonight. Forcing it. Trying it. That was in the game. Giannis is a freak. Giannis is fantastic watch. I love watching him since he was a rookie, and you can just tell he's getting better and better and better. But the game tonight, you can blame people. You can point a lot of fingers. But this is one of those examples as a Lakers team where the holes show. Like, if you heard me last game, I went off on DeAndre Ayton tonight. I'm not even going to bother waste my breath on DeAndre Ayton tonight. He is what he is. If you want to go off on him, feel free. I'm not. And if you want to be that Laker fan that wants to complain about LeBron, go ahead. Feel free. But at the end of the game, the way that the game was going tonight, I didn't want Luka taking those last shots. And I hate to say that, but I'd rather have LeBron at the end. But credit where credit is due. Giannis did what the Lakers don't do. Play defense. Giannis blocking a LeBron shot late in the game. Giannis poking the ball away from LeBron. That sealed the game. This is an ugly game for Luka Doncic. A lot of minutes, yeah. You're right. But that wasn't it. Again, where is the help? On the positive side, JJ, good job sitting DeAndre Ayton down. End of the game, you're going to close with Jackson Hayes, I like it. Jackson Hayes, the energy he's bringing for you, I like that. Early on in the game, you saw the alley, you saw the oops. You're like, oh, heck yeah, the dunk it. They're moving around. Fine. And then second half, where's that movement at? Where is that movement in the second half? Not there. When you're looking at the bench, sounds like a broken record. They're not going to have it. When you're looking at different rotations, you're not going to have it. What the Lakers have right now are a lot of questions. What the Lakers have right now is some concern. And I said this in the pregame show when Ireland joined us. And I'm like, hey, are they as good as their record indicates? I don't think they are. A lot of their record, and we can do the whole, hey, sports talk radio cliche thing. Well, if you told me in January that they would be in fourth place, would you take it? Well, of course I would. Ha, ha, ha. Embrace the bait. Yeah, but when most of your 23 wins have been against teams that are below 500, the concern for me has been of your losses, they've been by blowouts, double-digit losses. Tonight's the first time that they lose by less than 10 points. 105-101. And give credit where credit is due to Milwaukee. They got the game done. And this should tell you everything about it. My good friend Ken from Newport Beach sent this tweet. Keep Luka on the bench. He's a minus 12 into the game. Ken, we're not going to have Luka Doncic on the bench. And then on the flip side, I get another tweet from another guy that says, keep LeBron on the bench. Tonight's game, it's not a shambles game. It's a frustration game for you Laker fans. I get it. You're frustrated with your team right now. And you should be. And you should be. And you can point a lot of fingers. You can definitely point fingers at everybody. And you know what? Right now, with less than a month to go in the trade deadline, are you going to be a team that is willing to give up picks and willing to move pieces to get help for these guys? And what could be LeBron's last year with your organization? Or, different stories that you read out there that maybe they're just going to save some of this cap space. A lot of cap space coming up in the offseason. But then you look at the free agent class, you're like, anybody really worth, that's going to shift a lot? The question is Giannis going to stay in Milwaukee? Huh. 213-799-0139. How you feeling, Laker fans? Simple as that. I like to ask the question. Different things. But tonight, how are you feeling, Laker fans? That is the question for that. Points in the paint all season long, of course, is brought to you by VistaPick. One of the things with the points in the paint, of course, is a sponsor stat. I look at that all game long because I knew I was going to read it. Points in the paint, Milwaukee had the advantage, 50-46. Okay, cool. The turnovers this year for Luka, again, continue to be a concern. And sometimes because DeAndre Ayton doesn't know where the heck he's supposed to be on the floor. There's a couple times you throw it away and you're like, what are you doing here? But the carelessness on the turnovers, that's the issue. The attention to detail or lack thereof, that's the issue for me. Jason Tim, I like his account. Great account for basketball fans. This season, games with 5 or more turnovers. SGA, 2. Giannis, 6. Joker, 8. Luka, 14. Clean it up. And I know this is where, when you're winning, we'll deal with things. We'll deal with things. Fine. Okay, we'll be all right. Tonight he had 3. Games below 40% from the field this season. This stat is just for Ken from Newport Beach. So again, games below 40% from the field this season. Giannis, 0. Joker, 1. SGA, 4. Luka, 7. 213-799-0139, the phone number. 213-799-0139. Point to the paint all season long. Brought to you by Vista Paint. For nearly 70 years, Vista Paint has delivered on color, coverage, and service built for the hustle and bustle of California. Vista Paint, contractor trusted and always ready. If you're at the game, let Funch know. We go straight to the front. Dave in section 209. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. How you feeling, Dave?
Hey, doing good. You know, I had a good time at the game tonight. It was, not a good ending, of course, but I enjoyed it. I do agree with what you're saying that the turnovers are a problem. And, the turnovers turn into this slow reaction. It just takes them a while. They kind of look at the refs, they complain, and then they don't get back in time. But what I wanted to ask you is about the work with LeBron.
Dave, let me give you this number right here. You talk about the turnovers. Lakers, 13 turnovers, leading to 20 points for Milwaukee.
Yeah. And they're not getting back, right?
That's all season long. You already know they're not going to get back. Transition defense. Just a thought.
Yeah.
All right. So what about LeBron?
Well, that crew that he's with at the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, every time they come with an energy and they attack it, and there's just something going on there that's just great. But I hate to say it, when Luka's back in, it just kind of slows down. It turns into this slog where they're just shooting free throws and looking for the for the foul. I love the energy watching it with that group that comes in at the beginning of the fourth with LeBron. They really light it up.
Yeah, and with Luka, you know that you're going to have teammates that just stand around and watch Luka because the ball doesn't move around because Luka's going to get his shots up. And I agree with you, Dave. A game like tonight, it really gets exposed of that, the lack of cohesiveness.
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, they defer to Luka so much. It's like I see LaRavia, I don't know how many times, where he might even have a shot, but he'll hand it off to Luka and sit back and watch.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of times guys, DeAndre Ayton, aren't ready for passes. And they just kick it right back out. And it's like, okay, here we go. Dave, appreciate the phone call. Dave was at the game tonight. Coming up next, more of your calls. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. The call of the game. It was a beautiful play.
No good. Tipped by Vando, no good. Tipped again and grabbed by Ryan Rollins. Here come the Bucks. Stolen by LeBron. LeBron to the rim and in! Plus a foul! LeBron is down. He is not getting up. He's grabbing his right knee, but a spectacular shot to put the Lakers up 92-90.
LeBron kept the Lakers close, a rebound shy of a triple-double, 26, 10, and 9. And the call of the game brought to you by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA trusts after an accident. 800-345-6789, 800-345-6789. All right, if you're listening, driving around, be safe. Or if you're at home, check us out. Put us up on your TV at the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube. Hit the like button. Comment. I'm going to see what they're saying in the chat right now. Your phone call's coming up next. Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
We Make It Easy sales event is here. So now's the best time for a great deal on a new Toyota. Choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. Drive home the all-hybrid Camry with its striking design, a trail-conquering Tacoma 4x4, or an adventurous RAV4. So hurry into your Toyota dealer. The time to drive home your new Toyota is here. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's Beto Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. These excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
how are ya? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
This is the Lakers post-game show
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers post-game show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's Lebron. The Lakers play here.
105-101 victory for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to get you some Luka Doncic sound. Bunch, who's our player of the game? Are we going with Giannis?
Yes, Giannis, of course.
Come on now. The player of the game is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. It's the Here and Now sales event. The clock is ticking. Don't wait to grab a great deal on a new Toyota. We make it easy. Go see my boy Reed Malieb and the crew at Northridge Toyota, right there by Cal State Northridge, right there also by 1986 Tacos. And Funch, I know you love my Camry Hybrid I've been driving.
I love it.
It's Friday.
I know your pockets love it too.
I have not put gas in this week. Usually with my Tacoma, Sunday to Wednesday, because I drive a lot, right?
Yeah.
Whether I'm coming downtown or I'm going to work or I'm going here, I'm going there. You know, I got a lot of things going on. I looked at the tank today.
When was the last time you put gas in the car?
Sunday. I filled it up Sunday for $38. Monday. We had a game here Monday, right?
Yes.
All right, Monday. Filled it up, and I'm still at half a tank. And, and I've been all over L.A.
Nice.
Yes, sir. So go see my boy Reed Malieb and the crew at Northridge Toyota. Judge Kelvin, my man, who always brings it right. I haven't heard from you in a while, sir. How are we doing?
Yeah, Beto, how's everything going? I was at the game tonight. I was there with my daughter, and it's ironic that everything that you said, we were saying during the game. And your points are well taken. And I just want to reiterate something that I mentioned the last time I called in, and that is they've got to focus on defense, and the Lakers don't have any chemistry. But I'll say this. You remember last time I called in, I said they need to start playing Vando, and Vando brought defense tonight, and the defense got them back in the game, and then but they just fell apart, man. There was no chemistry. They don't run an offense. You know, LeBron's losing the game. Luka comes in. It's real confusing, but to me, if you could sum it up in one word, it would be lack of chemistry, and so we've got to get that. Got to get that.
Judge, you have a great seat. You're on the opposite of the Lakers bench, so you see it. So you kind of have the same angle that we have. Right? The TV won't show everything. Again, I'm not trying to pick on DeAndre Ayton here, but damn, can we have somebody poke him so he can actually move? Because he gets thrown out of the box, out of the paint, and he doesn't fight back. And they know they can go after him. At all, right?
And then he's looking over the bench like, you know, why didn't they throw me the ball? I'm looking right at him, and you're right. I said, get in the game and play hard. What is this?
Judge, you've been advocating for Vanderbilt, and he's in there because of injuries. And Vando, if he hits a shot, that's a bonus. But he does his job. He gets into people's faces. I'm never going to look at Vando for offense, but when it has more points than some of the guys that you're looking for. Vando tonight had 4. Vando had 9. Ayton had 4. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
You tell me.
Vanderbilt,
you tell me.
Vanderbilt had 9 and 9. Vanderbilt had 4 offensive rebounds. You know how many DeAndre had?
And how many tips? How many tips did Vando have? Vando had all kinds of tips. And he played hard defense.
That's another thing. That's why we were getting irritated with JJ. It's like, dude, how stubborn are you going to be? You have a guy here. Again, the Lakers favor the offense. I get it. But at the end of the game, what won it for Milwaukee? Defense.
You're right, Beto. I agree with you.
Judge, always great hearing from you, and I hope I never see your courthouse ever. Have yourself a great weekend. Judge Kelvin at the Compton
What if you have that, like, jury duty or something?
Damn, where do I go for jury duty? It's been a while since I did jury duty at Compton one time, and I got
really dang.
I'll tell this story real quick.
Yeah.
I got jury duty, and it involved a very high-profile sports case.
Get out
here.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll tell you.
Tell me off the air,
Yeah.
please.
And they're like, can anybody here? You know, when they ask you, like, does anybody know anything about the case? I was like, I do.
And you just left.
And I was like, I do. And they're like, how? I'm like, I work at ESPN, and that's a sports story. They're like, bye. I was like, cool.
Man,
Get me out of here.
I had to go to LA County over here.
Yeah, so that was last time I was at the Compton Courthouse. Jake, in section PR2, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Jake?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
Doing well. We're just riding back to San Diego right now, but dude,
for real?
I'm saying we are.
Okay, Jake, let me get this. Do you come up here often or just once a year? What's the deal?
I mean, this is my first game here since last year, but we're coming up. We got a buddy visiting from Australia. It was a great night. Like, we came back. The vibes were great heading into the fourth, I think. We came back strong. We came back from that 10-point deficit. And then the 4-point lead, I think the turning point was LeBron came down with that heat check, right? He had the heat check I think it was like 2.5 minutes left. If he hits that, game's over, right? But if he just pushes it back out and we reset and get a good shot there, I think that was the whole game right there. I think it was that LeBron heat check 3 from his spot. Game's over after that, I thought. And then can we also please talk about I saw it from where we were sitting. Maybe you guys can talk about it a little more. That Luka Doncic, he did not touch him, right? Like, I don't think he touched him on that
at the end, Luka landed, foot was in the landing area, and you have to give a shooter the ability to land, and that's what it was.
That's what they called?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, I guess that was bad. And then,
but even then, that was a lazy closeout on Luka anyways.
That was. He shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have contested that hard.
Jumped straight up. All right, Jake, appreciate the phone call as you're cutting out on the way down to San Diego. I told you they were listening in San Diego today. My buddy Tony Gwynn Jr. was listening. Had people in Fresno texting me they listen. I was like, man, these halftime updates.
You're all over the state, aren't you?
Well, we have the Lakers radio network.
We have affiliates.
It's pretty big. We have that Jared Vanderbilt sound, or Jake. Who do we got? Oh, here we go. Luka Doncic. Should I just play the entire 225?
Yeah, play it.
All right, so here's Luka Doncic after the game on Spectrum Sportsnet.
Luka, just ask JJ this question, but you guys have had so many games in the clutch where it's kind of followed a certain formula and the defense steps up and then you're able to execute, and it looked like it was going that way. Where did you see things flip down the stretch tonight?
I think we missed a couple good shots, down the stretch. Then I fouled. I had 6 fouls, first time in a long time. So that's on me. Can't foul on the 3-pointer.
Yeah. What did you feel like? It looked like your motioning to the ref. Did you feel like that Kevin Porter Jr. created some of the contact? Did you get too close? What did you see on that play?
Yeah, I don't think he shoots like that. But the referee said it was a foul, so I guess it's a foul.
You guys fell down 12 early. Were able to make a push in the second half. Came down to a few plays. Other than you said missed some shots that you guys think you can make. Did you see something like once you guys got the lead that you look back at like that was a kind of inflection point in the game had we executed there?
Probably I could execute better for sure. See my shot didn't go well today. Could have given better shots. So for sure I could execute it better than that.
Luka, you started the game. I think you hit your first 2 threes, a couple assists, and then when you got in the paint a couple times, it looked like you thought you were fouled and didn't get those calls. Did you feel like that affected you? And if so, like how did that affect you kind of as the game went on?
No, it didn't affect me. I think I missed the shots I usually make, those little floaters in the paint. Work on that a lot. Just today, it was a terrible day for me.
Luka, Hayes finished the game tonight and looked like he kind of helped surge that fourth quarter comeback.
Who, sorry?
Jackson Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
What have you liked pairing with him there down the stretch?
I love playing with him, down the stretch, whenever, I think we have a great chemistry, obviously that pick and roll, but like I said last 2-3 games ago, that he's improved so much in everything, so really glad that he's on the team.
Yeah, the Jackson Hayes at the end, he and Luka have really good chemistry, and you can see it from where we sit in section 111, where they kind of give us little head nod, and like Jackson is in the right spot. Yeah, I know I'm picking on DeAndre Ayton, but there's a couple times where Luka throws the alley, and it's picked off because Ayton's not around or it's not available. He's just not in the right spot for it. And again, that takes time to figure things out. But I got to praise Jackson Hayes because you guys know this on the Lakers postgame show. I get on him. I'm not the biggest fan of him. But credit where credit's due. The last couple weeks, he's taken the opportunity and he's run with it. And he's given the Lakers good minutes off the bench, good energy, good on the defensive side, getting the alley-oops. And remember, this is a guy that last year, J.J. Redick said, I'm not even going to play him in the playoffs. Redick was like, no, I'm not doing this. Now, the last couple games, he's closing for them. That's the growth of Jackson Hayes. All right. Beto in Whittier, the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. How you feeling?
Oh, my gosh. ¿Cómo estás, Tocayo? Happy New Year.
Same to you, bro.
Larry David has...
Nah, man. Yeah. You know what? I should just hang up on you for that, bro.
Wow. I know, right?
It's January. It's January 9th, bro. Come on now. You got los Reyes Magos y todo. No, man.
Hey, I know. And you know what? Si me trajeron algo en el zapato. They brought me something in the shoe, you know? But
yeah.
Anyway, brother, it's been a minute, but I mean, honestly, like I was telling Funchy, I mean, I haven't. It's football season, honestly, and as far as I'm concerned right now. But as far as the Lakers are concerned, I mean, I kind of tune in, tune out. Not so much because I'm not interested. I'm always going to be interested. I'm always going to follow the Lakers. I'm always going to call you, and so on.
Yeah, you have a life, bro. I'm sorry. You got a wife, you got kids, you got bills to pay, you working.
You know what's up.
There's a lot.
You know what's up, bro.
Like I said to Bull Durham, we got a lot of things going on right now, bro. And you should know that your Lakers are going to be there and contend. And then when you finally get a Friday night where it's too cold to go outside and you're like, damn, let me watch this game. Oh, Milwaukee, they're a 3-point favorite. No, this should be a win, right? And then you're like, really, bro? I just wasted my time on this.
No, not even that, bro. I was actually listening to it. I was listening to you guys, and that's why I'm calling you, because obviously it leads into you guys. And for the most part, I was like I was telling Funchy, I haven't talked to you guys in a minute, but what I was telling him was that I think, and fill me in on this. Is this a Walter group right now, or is this still a bus group? Because I know that.
Okay,
Walter,
so here it is.
If you can.
Yeah.
If you can.
So Guggenheim owns the Lakers, but Jeannie Buss is still the governor. She kept a percentage of it. She is still the face of the Lakers with the league. But the Guggenheim Group, Mark Walter and everybody else, the people who own the Dodgers own the Lakers, and they're the ones that are now paying the bills. So
understood.
So Jeannie is still involved, and Pelinka was hired by Jeannie.
Gotcha. No, I get all that part. I'm up to date as far as that goes. But my question is, if we know what that group has done to the Dodgers, trade deadline coming up, right? Maybe they're not going to bargain. They're not going to leverage any chips that they currently have. Who's to say that maybe they don't take this analytical approach that we got these two somewhat ball dominant type of players in Luka and LeBron. One of them likely on his way out, obviously, because we know where that contract is. The other one, I think we're still in that honeymoon phase where we can still maybe say, well, who's to say we can't just move this chip for something else, and just because the Lakers need youth.
Beto, let me explain this. I get where you're coming with this, and Laker fans need to understand this. Just because they have a new owner doesn't mean, with a lot of money, doesn't mean that they can spend it, because the NBA has the aprons and they have the taxes and the penalties. So if you're above the apron and if you're above the second apron, it's not like baseball where we could just give you $1 billion, no pasa nada, right? No, here, if you're above the apron, if you're a repeat tax offender, you eventually will get penalized by losing picks. You can't just trade because you can't just sign somebody and everybody else is going to be here and you're going to have the biggest payroll. That's not possible. Can the Guggenheim Group pay the above the apron? Absolutely. They can do that. But does anybody really want to pay hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes? No. And also, you're still going to have a salary cap. So, yeah, they can move things around, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Also, you got to remember this one.
Go ahead.
It's not the Walter Group that's in charge of the front office. They're just paying the bills. This is solely Rob Pelinka and his group. Walter might be looking and paying, but they're not getting involved with Pelinka, what his front office is going to do.
So I get that, but my point was maybe they get it down to the bare bones, try to feed somewhat of a youth approach to things, and then maybe go after certain big fish with that money, with some of those picks that they can then themselves draft. That's kind of where I was headed with that. Not so much of let's go big fish hunting right now. No, I think they want to. I get that they're paying the bills. I get that Genie's running the show, but look what they did. I don't know if this was all speculation or rumor. Didn't they get rid of Joey and I forget what the other brother's name.
So,
but
But
anyway.
So Beto, let me put. Beto, hold on. Beto, hold on, bro. I'm not going anywhere. In-N-Out closes at 1 today, bro. So the Genie is the one who fired her brothers, not the Walter Group. Genie fired the brothers and that scouting department. So that's like the Tios that are fighting over the terrenos, right? That's what that is right there. That was like, hey, we're cleaning house right now. That was between them. So again, everything that they're going to do is going to be Rob Pelinka. And in the past, Pelinka has shown that he's not willing to trade those first-round picks. That's the issue with it right now, because what are you going to do with the cap space in the offseason? Austin Reeves is going to be a player that you have to target. How much are you going to give Austin Reeves? Where can you build? LeBron's going to be off the bigs.
Do you have to, though? Do you have to target Austin Reeves? I mean, there could be other things out there. I'm just saying we need star power. I get that. We're always going to need star power. We're the freaking Lakers. I get that. But along the way, we need to get young, athletic. What is it? What's the old adage in sports now, bro? Bigger, faster, stronger, right? Yeah. Whatever that is, bro. Right now, I get where we are. We are a ball-centric team around those two guys, and you know who they are. And I don't want to say that we haven't gone as far as we have, and I'm not saying to blow it all up, but I'm not saying that's not outside of the realm of possibility, given what is out there, bro. What is out there, and we don't know. We just don't know what. If there is any, I'm not saying there is a power struggle within the organization, but at some point or another, we have to move forward with whatever these guys want to implement, because I know that it's not so much about the money, bro. It's so much about whatever, like Ballmer did with the Clippers. I hate to admit this, you know what, but it's about setting the what am I looking for here, bro? The atmosphere. It's about setting the culture. There you go. The culture. The culture.
There it is.
Bro.
Yeah.
But otherwise, brother, I love you guys. And then, like I was saying, I was Judge Filer's clerk at one point. Not his JA, but his clerk. But
really?
I appreciate that, dude.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Dude, I think I grew up probably around you. You grew up in Carson. I grew up in Compton. But, I'm in Whittier now, bro. So
yeah. You're right there. That's a little flex right there. I'm from Compton, but now in Whittier. Calmado, Friendly Hills.
You know what's up, bro.
Hey, Beto, stay on the line. Funch has a question for you, man. Because now that you're a fancy country club member in Whittier at Friendly Hills. Oh, my goodness. No que no. But good call for Beto. I haven't heard of him in a while. LeBron James on the final possession of the game where Giannis poked it away.
For me, I turned the ball over. You can definitely not that point in time. So Giannis did agree to that. I mean, he made a great play by getting his arms, tipping it from behind, but can't turn the ball over, obviously.
Obviously, you guys have been.
Yep, can't turn it over at the end. But before that, though, Giannis also had a block. Okay, we've talked about this, how the injuries are really affecting the Lakers. They're hampering them there, right? It's Pelinka's trying to figure out what kind of rhythm he can have, what kind of lineup he can have, and he's just putting pieces together and looking around. You're like, what do we got? Okay, here we go.
I just don't think we was we didn't get to a lot of our sets with the precision that we've been playing with. A lot of our shots were short also in the first half. A lot of our defensive miscues was kind of like it's more reaction. We was reacting to a lot of the things that they were doing, which allowed them to go up 9, I think, at halftime. So I think we was able to kind of be a little bit more proactive in the second half with everything offensively and defensively.
That's LeBron on Spectrum Sports Net. Walrus in Encino. He's been working hard on the YouTube chat since 7 a.m. this morning. Walrus, the teacher, is on break, so he's been working. And he closed out Friday night. Walrus, how you feeling?
Hey, I'm all right, though. What's up? What's up, Funk? What's up, Will? I really thought that they were going to lose this game by less than 10 tonight. I really thought it was going to be the first time this season that happened. Milwaukee's a pretty good team. Giannis, all you got to do is just watch one game with that guy to see how amazing he still is. And it's just this thing with this team is that they don't have any rhythm on offense because they don't play enough together with the ball moving, with them moving. Getting in the game, you've been really hitting all the nails on the head tonight with what you've been talking about with this game. I saw something watching it that on the first 13 field goals made, they had 12 assists. That's awesome. That's really good basketball for you. And you take a look at the shots made, the Lakers actually made one more shot than Milwaukee. It's just that they missed 12 more shots and they didn't win their game at the free throw line. That, for me, you want to circle something that Lakers need to win every game to win a game, it's free throws. Milwaukee went 7 of 22, Lakers 8 of 14. Lakers can't win if they don't get to the free throw line, man. And the aggression in the paint is where that comes from. Fascinatingly enough, though, I always bring this up. Their 2-point field goal percentage tonight was 43.6%, whereas their three-point shooting was 41.7%. It's typically the threes that are going to kill them. It's a frustrating team because, last thing I'll say, shout out to DeAndre Hawkins, man. He's been killing it on that new 15 minutes he has earlier.
First of all, no, I'm going to cut you off right there, Walrus. It's not new. He's been doing it for a year. Just you fools barely catching up. But it is live 11 o'clock every single day.
That's what's new, Beto. Of course, this is what I'm referring to. No, of course, he's been killing, man.
He's great. He's great. I can't wait for him to take over for me because I can't take the season anymore, bro. I got enough.
All need to be there all together, man.
No, man. I need to marry Rich, bro, because this team is frustrating me.
Hey, you know what? Being a kept man's not the worst thing in the world.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You're from Beverly Hills. Find me somebody at a country club, Riviera, preferably.
You need to go. You need to go with Cappy a little bit more to the racetrack. I'm sure you can find someone down there.
Cappy's got broke friends.
He said.
I met them. I already tried.
He said DeAndre. Of course, Cappy's hilarious. But DeAndre said was, they need to do what they do well. They're not a good three-point shooting team. You got Gabe throwing up threes, made 2 of 5, I think it was. They need to play below the arc. Stu Lance was talking about this tonight. Luka, of course, included. I'm so happy you've really been getting on this guy. I don't care if that's quote unquote how he plays. It's not working. You're averaging 30. Right now I'd say you're running up to Shea for MVP. But come on, man. Squeeze as much juice out of that orange as you can when it comes to your talent. So it was a frustrating game. Not surprising that they lost, and it's going to be this way the entire season because now you got to get that game in Sacramento. You got to beat these teams, so they better get that win. Hopefully, we talk about a win on Monday night. As always, guys, great show, and no matter what, go Lake Show.
Walrus and Encino, hardworking guy, 7 a.m. to 10:46 p.m. Of course, YouTube chat brought to you by your friends at Northridge Toyota. All right. You know what? All right, I'll do it. I wasn't going to go to him, but I'm going to do it. My ray of sunshine, the man who has a huge heart, Luka Doncic's #1 fan, president of the LeBron James fan club, Ken in Newport Beach.
Oh, you make me feel much better. I listen to you, and I get much more relaxed. All right, just some simple stats.
Ken, you know why? Ken, you know why I make you wait? It's not because
I can relax.
No, yes. Because you know how the players after the game get like a 10-minute cooling off period where nobody's allowed in the locker room because you want to make sure that you're careful what they're saying. Same thing with you, Ken.
Yep.
I need you to fire off 15 tweets and then call me and then get calm. So what do you got, Ken?
Okay. Well, just real simple things. Luka shot 32%, but bigger than that, when he was on the court, the Lakers were a minus 16. When he was off the court, LeBron shot 50%. The Lakers were a plus 12. That's big numbers.
All right, Ken.
And there's something wrong with LeBron.
So
Luka in this game.
Ken, you want to have Luka Doncic on the bench?
There are times when, first off, when other teams see how they stop him by pushing them farther out, that's going to be hard in the playoffs. The Lakers are back to 6th place. No, I don't want him on the bench, but I want some better coaching to keep the ball out of his hands when he's not hitting.
Okay, you know what, Ken?
Minus
Ken,
16
Ken, how about
when he's on the court.
Would you rather have a player who was a plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want Dalton Connect over Luka Doncic?
No. Okay. Yeah, that was a little pushy. But, you know,
that's why
have
plus
it today.
minus is it's an interesting stat, but I don't live with that, man. Give me Luka, please.
Oh, I understand. But he didn't look right. Matter of fact, when he was shooting free throws and shooting 50% for free throws, he was sniveling like he has a cold or something. But when you're a minus 16, there are times when you have to let the guy sit. And he had 5 fouls, so he fouled out, and the game was over. So I think there was some coaching questions there, but Luka didn't look right.
How about this? How about this coaching? How about this coaching question, Ken? DeAndre Ayton minus 13. If we're going to use your stat you love.
Oh yeah, he was horrible again, and he's not going to be the guy that's going to be there. They need a center who can rebound, who can play defense, and score. Not wait for somebody to give him a dunk. He was my second enemy, but hey, they're in 6th place because they played a horrible game, and Luka didn't look right. When you're a minus 16 on the court and LeBron on the court is a plus 12, that's telling you something, and you got to pay attention to it.
Yep. Ken, always appreciate you finding that one little nugget and sticking to it, my man. You are consistent if there's nothing else. Love it. You going to call me on Monday? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Left you.
Oh, damn, I like that. Hang up and go. Hang up and go. LeBron and Giannis, that was a good matchup.
I mean, it's always, at this point in my career, it's always great to go against some of the greats. If it's Giannis, if it's Steph, KD, James, Russ, guys that I've been, either able to go against for a long time or play with. But having those matchups is something that, I think it's just year 13 for Giannis. Is obviously years on me, and like I said, Russ, KD, James Harden, Kawhi, Steph, all of us who came to this thing, a minute ago. So it's always an honor and a pleasure to go against some of the greats.
That's LeBron on Spectrum Sportsnet. We're watching Worthy on TV right now. He just looks a little disgusted. Lakers have 5 games in 7 days coming up starting Monday. Monday they're in Sacramento, then they're back home Tuesday against the Hawks, who don't have Trae Young anymore. In the YouTube chat right here, brought to you by our good friends at Northridge Toyota, RW Baller writes, I was at the game tonight. It feels like the game was lost in the first half in the sense that they were low energy. We talked about that, right, Funch? Especially with Mike Dooley, where the first quarter, it just didn't feel like a buzz.
No, not
It
at
didn't
all.
feel anything. In Milwaukee, too.
Very quiet.
For a Friday night. This felt like a Wednesday kind of feel. Usually Fridays have that buzz, a little energy about that. You're right, though. Good observation. They're a baller. Peter Acevedo, hard-working member of the YouTube chat. I swear that ESPN pays him to be there at 6:55.
We love you, Peter.
Right before Sedano and Cap, he's there. He's there all day long. Supposedly has a job. I don't know. But he was really, really dedicated. Here's what he has to say. Luka's shot selection and running of the offense is the problem. I agree with you right there. The shot selection is... Nobody's involved when he's pulling up for step backs. The step back 3, Peter, that's Luka's game. Oh boy, is it frustrating. And yes, he can hit some acrobatic shots, but then how many wide open shots is he missing? How many heat checks is he trying to put up? Is he trying to get himself in that rhythm? And Peter, we appreciate you as YouTube moderator of the year at the Mandy's this year. Coming up next, more on Lakers locker room as they lose to Milwaukee 105-101 on the Lakers postgame show at 710 ESPN.
Call Jacob. Attention Lakers fans.
After an accident, you already have enough to deal with. Instead of chasing insurance and rental cars and doctor visits, you got to call Jacob.
Available all day, free consultations, and you don't pay unless you win. Official sponsor of your LA Lakers.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Let's see here. Good times for mac and cheese. Slip a Wahlburger in there. Cielo for a steak and some vino. Gotta grab a boba from Mosin. Pink coffee for dessert. Yep, that settles it. Can't start my diet until 2027. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo. You want to. The holidays are over. Now it's time to have fun. Get in the car. Head to Morongo. Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again, here's Beto Duran.
Fantasy Springs Resort Casino has leveled up with all new rewards club, giving you more of what you want, and it might be your lucky day because tonight Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is giving you a 2-night stay plus dinner and golf or bowling for two. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySpringsResort.com. I'm actually going to Fantasy Springs. Me and Acevedo are going pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Acevedo is going to take me to golf at Fantasy Springs. What a nice guy.
Did he eat at a steakhouse?
He's going to take me to the steakhouse,
Nice.
and then we're going to figure out his strategy for 2026 on, since he is the new moderator and, hardworking guy. So appreciate everybody in the YouTube
We love you,
chat.
Peter.
We love everybody that, seriously, I go back and forth with some people, but it is out of control, nothing but love because you're hanging out with us. And when I used to do this show before, there was no social media component. It was just take the calls and hang up on people, and that's it. And now with the app, the ESPN LA app, with the YouTube, with the interaction that you can have. I actually thought about this today where I was getting ready to come to work. I don't remember the last time I actually listened to the radio in my house because now it's just on YouTube on my phone when I'm walking around, like when I go for my walk or when I'm at the driving range, whatever, because now I know what's going
Do
on.
you even have a radio in your house?
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't have one.
I still got one because in the garage you have that one.
Oh, I don't have that. No.
No?
It's gone.
Oh, yeah. It was the one, it was like a 20-year-old radio that I bought at Circuit City.
Mine broke.
The three towers?
Huh?
The three towers?
Yeah. Look at Will Talks all of a sudden. Yeah, with the speakers separated and stuff like that. Yeah. It was good stuff, man.
That's a real dad thing.
Oh, I'm 47, bro. But I thought about this because when I got let go from here, 2014, 15, something like that, I didn't really listen to the station unless I was in the car. So when people would say, oh, remember this, remember that? Nah, bro, because if I wasn't in the car, I wasn't listening to a lot of things that's going on. But now, with the YouTube, we're here for you, and it's free. And, of course, postgame show brought to you by our good friends at Northridge Toyota. If you are a golfer and you want to hang out with me tomorrow, this is just me plugging myself, I'm going to be at Monterey Park at 10 a.m. at the driving range. You want to come hang out with me? I got some special friends, as Laura would say. Going to hang out with me at 10 o'clock. So if you want to come check out, just to the driving range, maybe play a little 9-hole. Tomorrow, we got all kinds of coverage going on. It is Panthers-Rams from Hollywood Park. So you can go check out Travis. You can check out Sua, Morales, Emily. They're going to be at Hollywood Park tomorrow for the pre- and the post-game show over there, taking on the Panthers. Rams are huge favorites. And I'm not saying that I'm rooting against them, but, me. 10.5, a lot of points.
Lots of points.
Lots of points. So a lot of football going on. So they'll be there for you. Bunch, great job today. Tim and Reese, appreciate you guys as always. Will, always good work. And I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say his name, but a member of the Kids in the Back crew was sitting courtside tonight.
I saw him.
Bro.
I saw him.
Bro.
What is going on in this world?
Bro.
What is going on?
Not Kobe Walsh, our friend.
No.
We just got promoted.
No.
Congratulations, Kobe.
Kids in the Back.
a member of the kids in the back, and this kid doesn't even talk to me. He doesn't even look my way.
I saw him.
Now
I saw him.
Now that I know he has courtside seats, I'm going to go talk to him.
Oh.
This dude was an intern, like, not too long ago.
Well, I'm glad I gave him a Christmas present.
Hey, Reese, man, why you gotta run the bit, Reese? Okay. Oh, you didn't say it on air? Oh, okay. See, you just talking to me. Oh, so he was with his dad?
Yeah.
So his dad is rich. Woo! No wonder he wants to work here for free. Oh, my goodness.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. Yes, because you know me. If I know you got something good, I'm going to become your best friend. And Funch, we'll see you on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Lakers will be back in action Monday against Sacramento. Try to get back on the winning side. But tonight they lose to the Bucks 105-101. Forget about it, Laker fans. Enjoy the weekend. Beto Duran with you. Lakers postgame show, 710 ESPN.
Lakers Bucks is the final from LA Live. Game 36 of the NBA season is in the books from Crypto.com Arena.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA. Presented by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Driven by Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacofBeverlyHills.com.
Lakers basketball is presented by Fantasy Springs Resort Casino.
Thank you for listening to Lakers basketball tonight against the Bucks. Game 37 of the season is Monday night in Sacramento as the Lakers visit the Kings. Coverage begins at 5:30 p.m. with the Toyota Lakers Countdown with Beto and MT. Tip-off at 7 p.m. Lakers Kings. We'll talk to you Monday night on ESPN LA.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN. Hang out with Sedano and Cap. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 710 ESPN.
But of course, American Me is another film that I've not seen.
How have you seen Sand in the Liver?
Sand in the Liver? Wait a minute, what?
That's the best. Sand and the Liver.
Somebody put sand in the liver? I don't want to eat liver in the first place. I definitely don't want to eat it with sand.
Hey, liver's very good for you.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
You have been listening to a special play-by-play presentation on 710 ESPN Los Angeles. Now it's time to get you up to speed on the biggest stories in the sports world. We rejoin our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Around the association, Trae Young, Anthony Davis, John Morant, all top of mind. ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Welcome in to Sports Center All Night. Be a part of All Night Nation on the Dr. Pepper call-in line. Call us at 888-SAY-ESPN. That's 888-729-3776. ESPN Nation is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. It's not college football season without the delicious taste of an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. College football, it's a pepper thing. The college football playoff semifinal at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl was an all Big Ten affair. It was in the Big Ten that really the axis of power in the college football universe changed 2 years ago. A perennial power with seemingly unlimited budget and swag flocked in from the West. A perennial doormat hired a coach who waited a lifetime to lead some kind of legendary worst to first tale. Well, it's number 5 Oregon, number 1 Indiana. October 11th, Indiana was 5-0. Respected, somehow still a bit of an unknown commodity, perhaps. Were they ready to compete for a title? Their matchup with Oregon at the time may have been a turning point nationally. Then 7th-ranked Hoosiers, handing Oregon their only loss of the regular season, 30-20 in Bloomington. The rematch in Atlanta, much higher stakes. Some 3 months later, seeing Indiana pick up exactly where they left off.
Snap to Moore, he'll throw, 3-step drop, fires to the left, picked off at the 20-yard line, and return for a touchdown by D'Angelo Pons. On the first play from scrimmage, a pick 6 for Indiana. 11 seconds into the game, it is 6-0 Hoosiers.
Not quite stop the fight territory yet, but yes, Oregon, you have a problem. Dave Pasch on the call, ESPN Radio. Later in the first, Dante Moore through the air for Oregon.
Indiana showing blitz, snap to Moore, blitz coming, it's picked up, Moore has time, fires over the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown. Jamari Johnson down the right seam is into the end zone, and what a response by Oregon, an extra point away from tying the game with 7:11 to go in the first quarter.
Good news, they did tie the game. The bad news, that was really the only positive highlight for the Ducks at the Peach Bowl. It is all Hoosiers after that. Their Heisman-winning quarterback took to the air.
Snap to Mendoza, gonna throw, fade, left side into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr. hauls it in before he steps out of bounds on the far sideline. And it's 13-7 Indiana with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Get real familiar with that horn. After Dante Moore fumbled the second of his 3 turnovers, Kellen Black powered into the end zone from a yard out, 2-score lead early in the second quarter. After back-to-back sacks for the Indiana defense, another short field.
Snap to Mendoza, straight drop, looks deep, fires right side, going into the end zone, and going up high, and making the catch for a touchdown is Charlie Becker. What a throw and catch as the Hoosiers make it 27-7, a 36-yard touchdown pass.
And the first half exclamation point after Moore was strip sacked late in the first half led from yet another short field.
Mendoza waiting for the snap. He's got the football, looks left, throws left, and it is caught by Surratt in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. 34-7, the third touchdown pass by Mendoza here in the first half.
Absolute domination in the Peach Bowl, the semifinal of the college football playoff. 35-7, Indiana over Oregon at the break. Mendoza finished with 5 touchdown passes on 177 passing yards. And as the second half rolled on, Greg McElroy, the former Alabama quarterback, said on ESPN, this was a message playing the full 60 minutes. The last points from Indiana midway through the fourth, actually after blocking a punt and forcing a turnover on downs in that quarter.
Snap and a run play, Black straight ahead, inside the 20, inside the 10, cuts to the left 5, touchdown Indiana, 55-15.